Hey, let's talk about why people don't like me coming up after this. So I'm doing this video because I think if I say it out loud, I'll realize how ridiculous it is. But I really think I'm old enough that I know. Like, I criticize myself a lot, but the whole reason I do that is more of coming to terms with being too easy on myself my whole entire life. I, yeah, I think I thought I was something special. The older I get, the more I realize that I'm, well, no, I just was gonna say I'm not. The new positive me says, of course I am. We all are. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, first of all, shirtless guy all the time. People don't like that. It's a show-offy thing. I don't know if it is. I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking about. Oh, I just forgot what I was thinking about. It was a tangent anyway. Let's get back to it. Yeah. So people think I'm a show-off, and I guess I kind of am. Uh, I feel more comfortable this way, and it's not like I have the best body in the world. I have Instagram. I can see that. There are a million guys who look way better than I do with their shirts off. Social media. I don't even, that's something I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my Instagram. I guess not my toy Instagram, because I put toys on my toy Instagram, but my regular Instagram. I was gonna use it as kind of as to advertise this channel, but I don't want to talk about this channel and advertise this channel until it at least has 1,000 subscribers, because it's just embarrassing. And I know I shouldn't say that, because that's not nice either. There's lots of people who have channels that don't have 1,000, but I want 1,000 so it makes money at least too. And it just seems a little bit, that's even pathetic. I hear YouTubers talk all the time about people who have 100,000 being a pathetic channel. That's all I want. I don't care which channel it is. 1,000 subscribers, not 1,000, 100,000 subscribers. That does the trick. Okay, why? Okay, yeah. So a know-it-all. Sometimes people who I worked with would think I was a know-it-all, and in relationships, which this isn't what this is about. This is me looking at people who I don't know. But in relationships, I'm a dictator. So that's a reason for people not to like me. But usually, when I'm in relationships, always when I'm in relationships, people like me. That's another video that I wanted to do about. The only time I know, because because of who I am and how and what happened to me as a child, and I how I love, and the only way that I know how to love is why I'm not in a relationship, because I've seen what it can do, and the only relationships that I have been in is when these women have thrown themselves at me. So then I just, yeah, then I accept, because I mean, deep down, I just want to love and be loved. We all do. It's just, I'm not built that way, and it probably even goes back further. It probably goes back to my DNA more than it does how I was raised. It's embedded and instilled in me. Okay, yeah, so I remember people who hated me in workplaces because of my things have to be done this way, and it's and if somebody wanted to do it a certain way, I would I would I would say no, and this is the more efficient way. This is how we're doing it. So those people would end up not liking me, and I'd usually be right because I'm an efficient person. Okay, and then I see the way, I've talked about this before, people look at me when I go shopping, and I've been watching a lot of serial killer documentaries recently. This list isn't really this video really isn't about this list, but it's at least covering a lot of things going on in my life right now. So, or yeah, right now I guess you'd say. Oh yeah, so watching a lot of serial killer documentaries, I really relate to serial killers, which is horrible. But maybe we all do. Do you, when you watch serial killer documentaries, do you see yourself in them? Whoops. I'm revealing too much here. In the store, people look at me like I'm a freak. And I'm pretty sure they hate me. They think I'm a bad person. There's some people who think I'm a shoplifter, so they really hate me and follow me around and say mean things to me and like ask to look in my bags and stuff and watch me. And so those people hate me. They think that I steal from them. Is that it? Can I think of anybody else who would hate me? Who I think hates me? Let's be clear. I think that's it. I think I've covered everyone. See, that doesn't sound so bad. People in stores. People at work who just have rotten... They're usually people who I wouldn't want to be friends with anyway. Exes, they actually don't hate me. I don't think any of my exes hate me. They knew that they had to get out. It was good for them to get out. I always resented being in relationships. When they were away and they came home, I got really angry because I didn't have enough time for myself. Anyway, I guess that's it. So, that's really not so bad. You like me, right? Oh, people who give me thumbs down here, there are YouTube watchers who hate me. Why do they hate me? I think they hate me, shirtless. They hate me because I'm shirtless. They hate me because maybe I eat meat. I think I put vegan because I was talking about vegan in my last. I got a lot of thumbs down in my last video. I guess perhaps, and then I talk badly about eating vegan. However, I want to be vegan, but I just think it's hypocritical to call yourself vegan. I hate when people unfollow me here. It's embarrassing, too. Well, it's not. No, that's the wrong. It's not embarrassing. It's just upsetting. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's embarrassing because not having at least 1,000 subscribers, I find embarrassing. Because I don't think it's not a real channel, and YouTube has put that standard up because you can't be monetized unless you have 1,000. So you're not a real channel. See how that works? Yeah, that's logical. I'm a logical person. That's why my ideas are usually really, really logical. That's another video that I want to do. I want to do a video about all of my rules. And I got to start a bullet journal. I'm going to start it on my computer. I know you should do it with an actual piece of paper, but it'll be easier for me to keep files on the computer, and I can add things to the list. I'm always on my computer anyway. Yeah, so that's the people that hate me. Do you hate me because I'm shirtless? Do you know what I want? I want to live in an apartment, it could be apartment, but I live in a rundown house, right? But it's not the right era of a rundown house. Like, even if I didn't have I would need electricity to make YouTube videos. Electricity would be needed. But I mean, there could be holes in the wall, and it could be falling down. But if it was like turn of the century, if it was like an old castle or just an old mansion or something, that would better. I would feel better in there than I do here, because I don't have a bathtub. Bathtubs are important to me. This should be another video too. I should just squat somewhere. I can't afford my rent right now anyway. Move in with a truckload of toys into a deserted old place that at least has a bathtub. Even if I had to carry buckets of water from the stove to fill the bathtub because the plumbing didn't work, that would still be okay. I'd be okay with that. I guess, yeah, it would be nice to have a bathtub to soak in. All right, good night. I love you. Is it nighttime where you are? Oh no, my frame wasn't perfect.